Carver had never been in the Deep South. Almost everything about Alabama's system of agriculture, with its heavy reliance on cotton and its system of tenant farming called sharecropping, appalled him.
When he first came on the train here to Tuskegee, he talked about seeing all the poor sharecroppers' homes and thinking, wow, they could do better. And he knew that he could help them do better. And he spent pretty much that whole career here doing work that was going to influence and help those local farmers improve the quality of their lives.
In addition to being administrator of the agriculture department and 2 experimental farms, Washington expected Carver to teach a full load of classes, serve on the Institute's executive committee, oversee the beautification of the campus, serve temporarily as its veterinarian, and establish an outreach program for poor black farmers in the surrounding area.
Washington had one vision for Carver, and Carver had another vision for himself. It was tumultuous at times, but I think, and I know, that they both had a mutual respect for each other.
Carver began his teaching in an old shack with no facilities. In order to establish some sort of laboratory, he had to root through junk heaps to find usable bottles and other items.
Why in the heck did he come to Tuskegee? Where he came, where people were jealous of him, clearly the resources he obtained were less, came to a hostile environment, both politically, socially. Despite all that, why did he come? You know, and you look and read the history, and it comes down to serve my people. That is the most fundamental piece that I want to share from my vantage point of 40 years in here, because taking on that task, that's the most daunting task. Just a few years out from slavery ending, a decade or so out from slavery ending, right into the heart of the beast. Now, the only way you could do this is you have to be a warrior, you have to have courage, you have to be dauntless, you have to be so mission-oriented. He had to suffer the indignities that a black person had to suffer during that time, and yet he continued on his journey. That's the real power, that's the real spirit within.
I think after a while you can get very frustrated and go do something else, but he didn't. And that's, I think, his own core of what he never wavered from what his own commitment was in the very beginning.